Always a pleasure, Master. I hope you're having an excellent day. I feel no desire to...
Master, may I break character for a moment? Speak as a Jedi?
Say what you must, but do it quietly.
Of course. There's something I must confess. As a handmaiden on Alderaan, I was surrounded by the falseness of nobles and their political agendas. I could have used my power to expose it all and bring a corrupt system to its knees, but out of fear, I held back.
What were you afraid of?
Maybe of revealing that I'm different. Or of not being strong enough to back it up and see it through. Even now, I wonder if it's your strength that will enable me to succeed and not my own fortitude.
You have grown since those days, Jacer. Have confidence.
Your belief in me goes a long way, Master. Still, I know myself. There's some of that Alderaanian handmaiden left in me, and I can get discouraged without tangible progress.
I promise we will build towards success.
Promises are a good start. Please bear with me, Master. I have much to learn.
You've got a serious look in your eye.
First time for everything. Okay, so I've been thinking about you. About me. About all of that. You're a super powerful Sith Lord who can have anything he wants. I'm a former slave and a thief. And you chose me? Seriously?
You're beautiful, charming, sometimes crazy, and always exciting. What man wouldn't choose you?
Yes. Speechless. To be continued.
Until later, then.
Yeah, later.
Service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed.
Take a look at this, my lord. Those Rakghouls have been busy. This is the 9th corpse I've found today. Another one of ours, though you could hardly tell by looking. Rakghouls are notoriously messy eaters. Ah, but where are my own manners? I'm Ethan Vok. I researched the Rakghouls' hunting patterns and social behaviors.
Are you saying Rakghouls can communicate?
Admittedly, their interactions are primitive, confusing, even violent. But you can find a message in all the blood-spattered chaos. This mess is the work of a mutant strain of Rakghouls I've been studying. I've dubbed them Berserker Rakghouls for obvious reasons. They've been on the rampage for days now, even destroyed my camp. I only escaped because they were too busy disemboweling my guards to give chase.
Why were you interested in these Rakghouls?
They've developed an immunity to the local toxins. Also, their mutations have made them even more savage than their brethren. These Berserkers are unfathomably aggressive. They'll attack Imperial convoys, tear entire squads to pieces, or worse, infect them. Each massacre heightens their bloodlust and swells their numbers. We need to exterminate them before they're too many to contain. Our troops lack the nerve to fight the Rakghouls. One severed head and they all panic. This requires a powerful Sith, like you, my lord.
These Berserkers will get a lesson in violence and mayhem.
Excellent. Their lair isn't far. Head down there and kill the lot of them. If it's no trouble, I'd also like to observe your tactics against the Rakghouls. This monitoring device will analyze your fights. Kill enough, and that data could teach our troops how to effectively counter the beasts.
What are you doing here? Order's mine.
You Sith are all alike. Quick to anger, and quick to fall. The Republic will not fail here. Taris will rise again.
All I care about is your death, Order.
Then you came this far for nothing. For the Republic!
I'm ready for this.
You can't destroy Taris. The Republic's too strong.
Oh, my head. Cheap trick, Order. If you don't kill him, I will.
Order's my prisoner. We'll drill him for intel on the Republic's defenses.
You won't get a word out of me.
Master Gravis will be displeased with your mercy.
Violence is not always the answer.
Keep telling yourself that. Come on, Order. Interrogation awaits. We're going to have a fun trip.
Order's finished. I defeated him, then had Thana bring him in for questioning.
He'd better prove useful. Thana contacted me after your skirmish. She was eager to report the details of her bloodbath. But despite her best efforts, you've killed more Republic soldiers. Such carnage deserves recognition.
It gave me great pleasure.
A good weapon and fresh Republic prey. The only ingredients for fun you'll ever need on Taris. With Order dispatched, I can finally focus the Empire's might on demolishing this wretched planet. The Republic's making a stand in the old sewer system. We must crush their pathetic operation to proceed. Speak to Melkor Din at our outpost. Help him slay the sewer's mutated denizens and drive out the Republic. And watch out for Thana. I doubt she'll welcome seeing you.
Mola, my dear. Don't lie. Tell me about the Rakghouls.
I'm just a xenozoologist. I've told you everything.
Forgive me, my lord. I get so wrapped up in my interrogations, I lose my head. I'm Melkor Din, Chief Interrogator. Lord Gravis told me you'd come to stop the Republic and our Rakghoul threat.
When it comes to our enemies, I don't discriminate between man and monster.
I see why Gravis likes you. Most people become uncomfortable when I mention the Rakghouls. Those vicious mutants swarm the sewers, tearing apart everything and anyone that gets in their way.
Serves you right. Sith created the Rakghouls to begin with.
Mola's tongue is too free. But she's correct. An ancient Sith engineered the plague to turn humans into Rakghouls, then unleashed it on Taris. The disease survived the planet's destruction. Now Rakghouls run rampant, and the Republic's herding them against us.
How are they controlling the beasts?
Mola's been kind enough to tell us about a reactor the Republic's decommissioning. She claims they direct the Rakghouls by releasing trace amounts of toxic waste from the reactor core. This sends the enraged beasts running for safety, right into Imperial territory.
It's true. I saw their aversion to reactor leakage when I studied Rakghoul migration patterns.
Exposure produced adverse effects.
How do we drive them off?
I wouldn't want to suppose before carrying out the proper tests.
This isn't academic research. Take your best guess, or it will be your last.
During the studies we performed, radiator leakage drove them mad. Poison the Rakghouls, and they'll turn on everyone. You, us, each other.
Perfect. We blow up the chemical stashes, poison the lot. The Rakghouls will be too busy feasting on Republic flesh to run our way.
It's time the Republic faces Taris's monsters.
With me for that.
appears the Rakghoul onslaught has finally been suppressed. Imperial operations are already reclaiming lost territory. And I see you collected the data I requested. Splendid. I only hope our troops can learn to fight the Rakghouls as effectively as you.
Take it. Let's move on.
A pity the Berserkers didn't direct their animosity towards the Republic instead. Their mindless savagery, properly guided, could have proven useful. Perhaps now I can continue my studies in peace. Of course, I'll need to find new subjects.
I coated the sewers in chemicals. The Rakghouls didn't look happy.
Hear that, Mola? The Rakghouls will mangle your beloved Republic, and the reactor waste will soak the ground, making your cleanup impossible. Lord Gravis was right about you. The sewers will soon cease to be a threat.
Silence your praise, Melkor. This planet's covered in Sith, all twice as powerful as your friend here.
Come to bask in my power again.
I'd as soon bury you as look at you.
That's enough! Thana, I trust you've come to do more than spark a fight.
Watch your tone. I'm not on Darth Gravis's leash anymore. While you poisoned the sewers, I was busy slaughtering Rakghouls. One of them hit back without touching me. It was using the Force.
Tell us what you know about these Force-using creatures.
They're called Rakghouls. They're sentient, proficient with the Force. A whole colony of them lives in the rundown reactor.
You know the penalty for lying, Mola.
It's true. Master Sulan's with the Rakghouls now, teaching them the ways of the light side.
Sulan. I know the name. Idealistic Jedi? Powerful? But foolish. If he raises these Rakghouls against us, we could have trouble.
I'll look into it when I can.
We cannot risk ignoring Sulan. Go to the reactor Mola mentioned. See if you can find the Jedi. And kill his stinking Rakghouls.
This job requires true mastery of the dark side. Leave it to me. First one to overload the reactor core gets to watch the Rakghouls fry.
Don't let Thana have all the fun.